Alright, so we finally got the error of the whatchamacallit, analysis/paralysis in the game again, and this is the first time that we've been able to do it with both LOM and Zuckuss together combined, the dynamic duo that you've been waiting for. Now I've heard in my Discord that it's a little bit on the tricky side, but I haven't tested it yet. So let's you and I, as a team, as a unit, go together and see just how bad we're talking. Let's do this. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, where is my face? There I am. It's okay. If you couldn't see my face, I think you would probably... Go away, Stream Deck. If you couldn't see my face, you would probably be very concerned about my safety and well-being. So obviously, we've done first 3 tiers. I did that with my lonely little LOM over there. Or was it Zuckuss? I can't even remember. We've got this next tier over here. Now, full disclosure, my LOM and Zuckuss are Relic 8. And this tier, you're supposed to be what they say, Relic 5 plus. Minimum of Relic 5, and the next one is minimum of Relic 7, then we'll see about the Relic 9 tier, okay? So I'm going to first and foremost do this with, like, garbage mods. This is like filler mods right now. 275 speed, absolute trash womble mods. God awful. We'll definitely have to remod these guys. For some reason, they're just, like, full of protection. So we're going to find out together. We're going to find out together. Now, in my last video I did covering this, people said, hey, just go after C-3PO and you can hashtag win. I don't know if that's going to be the case on this team. Let's see. Maybe we can actually just... Oh, I mean, we stunned him. I suppose that's something. It's better than a kick in the teeth. But it doesn't look like we can defeat him straight away. We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a little bit of a scratch. Got some foresight over there, but now we're stuck behind Hoth Rebel Soldier and C-3PO's stealth. So I guess the idea is not maybe to go after C-3PO, but this seems fine so far. Now, obviously, I'm over the odds right now in terms of relic levels, so it's not really surprising that I'm just destroying face over here. Let's go ahead and put this out there. I want to try and actually hit contract if possible. I'm going to go after C-3PO. Oh my lord, I've just seen how bad our Zuck is right now. Now that's LOM, isn't it? Let's go ahead and do this again because I want to get that additional. Right, we've hit contract, which is a really good sign, but I kind of want to drag out this wave a little bit just because we are looking a little bit on the peaky side. Looking a little bit on the peaky side right over here. LOM still needs to get round to more... Oh, there we go. We're not doing too bad now, actually. So maybe we can just finish off this wave. There we go. Okay, so wave 1, not too bad. Don't waste your time going after C-3PO at the start. Now, normally you'd go after Chewbacca here, so we'll just see what happens if you go after Chewbacca. That's not too bad. Go ahead and get some foresight. You missed. Congratulations. Let's heal up. Put out that corrupted translation over there. Start working down on Chewbacca-lack. LOM doing great work over here. Zuckuss just kind of being a punching bag for Chewbacca, although we've already nearly defeated Chewbacca. That was quick, bro. That was real quick. He's obviously going to get revived, but he should be... I should probably be basicking there. Or not. Or not as the case. Let's just finish off Chewbacca. There we go. Alright, so far, pretty darn easy. If I'm being completely honest over here. Pretty darn easy at the moment. We hit contract nice and early, probably thanks to the fact that we've got the extra juice. Let's just call in the assist over here. Throw those daggers. Throw them. Well, Han, you are a little bit annoying, I will be honest, mate. I kind of want to save some of my specials for the future waves. But we're doing pretty good in terms of protection recovery. I'll be honest. We keep that protection recovery pretty high. So I don't think we're going to have any issues with this particular tier. The R5 tier, granted, trash mods and everything. Normally, you'd go after some of these side ads. So I'm going to start off with getting some foresight. Good timing. Let's get the corrupted translation out, which will immediately get cleansed. I'm glad we did that. That was a perfect thing to do, wasn't it? Absolutely perfect. Get the assist in on Lando Calrissian. What I don't want to do is power up that Chewpio too much, because I imagine if I kill his ads, he's going to do extra damage because he's lost units and stuff like that. That could be an issue. Don't know. Guess we'll have to find out. That attack there could be painful for us if he's lost both of his units, so it might be worthwhile me actually going all in on Chewbacca. I'm not sure. I'll just get rid of Lando, and now we'll focus on Chewie. Let's go ahead and give ourselves some foresight. Let's go ahead and throw some daggers. I think he's about to... Yeah, he's got his AoE available. Oh, but instead he chose to go for the blind. So I really don't want him to have advantage when he goes for this big AoE now. So we've got to hope we can survive this attack. Let's see how it looks. Okay, that was fine. That was fine, but I definitely don't want to let him lose Forlorn at the same time. Let's just keep on going over here, because he is cycling through these attacks pretty quickly. The stun, that's handy. Get the assist. Good damage. That basic that you do from Forlorn is actually huge damage. Look at that. That's even with garbage mods. Alright, cool. More and more likely these days, it feels like I'm saying just garbage mods are more than enough. Because if you see my last video with Maz and Lord Vader, then you would understand. Alright, okay, I definitely want to get the translation. Yep, okay, good. And I really do want to be focusing over there on R2. I probably should have saved that, but looks like it's actually okay at the minute. Let's get the Foresight and the Taunt. Miss, that's what I thought. See if we can just get rid. Oh man, if we'd have not gotten stunned there. I think I gotta focus on R2-D2. I think R2-D2 is more important because you don't want R2-D2 like constantly going back and forth and stealthing and stuff like that. Just like that. Let's get the assist in. Assists and ability blocks. Ooh, can we get the stun? Nope. I definitely think if we're going for a remod, we go for like speed and potency on Zuckuss. I probably could have just basic there. Speed and potency on Zuckuss, so we can land those debuffs, and maybe speed and offense over there on like a really fast offensive set on Forlorn. Alright, we got some flawed signal data, we got some chromium transistors, which are basically garbage. We got some carbonite circuit boards and 2 million of our credits. Okay, cool. Let's go into tier 5 then, let's see how that flows out. Now this time, I'm not going to focus on C-3PO. I'm just going to go all in on Hoth Rebel Soldier and hope for the best. I'm just going to get some damage in. Maybe we can get the stun. No such luck. That's just basic over here. I want to try and trigger that contract. Yeah, I want to cleanse off all this nonsense. Just a basic. Just a basic. So I'm pretty sure his contract is whenever Forlorn receives. What is the actual contract? Deal damage with an attack to enemies with corrupted translation. Enemies must be diva. Yeah, okay. So it's just every time we damage the people with corrupted translation. I'm just going to do basics for now. We should be able to get rid of that Hoth Rebel Soldier relatively quickly. Definitely want to get that corrupted translation out, because that is going to be our trigger for getting our contract. We're at 80% right now, so let's just keep on doing damage instead of anything else. That should be 90%, I think. Oh no, that's the contract. Great, super, we've hit contract. Let's get the Foresight, because she might have that AoE soon. Oh no, I should have just checked her cooldowns really, shouldn't I? Got the assist. Oh, wow. Okay, that felt even easier than the last wave, I'll be honest. Okay, let's see if we can get the stun immediately on Chewie. Okay, let's see if we can get £1 million. Right, let's just keep throwing stuff. Basics. Now, the basics from Forlorn definitely seem to be more valuable than doing that first special, even if that first special does call an assist. Definitely want that translation out there. Here comes the big boomer. Alright, let's get the assist here. Ooh, that's really good. Yeah, when you actually have your stacks of your contract, sorry, that first special is actually really good, because you still do a basic at the end of it. Yeah, let's call it in. Oh, he dodged. He dodged. And then the heal. Oh, this is rude, brother. This is rude. Don't you dare kill my Zuckuss over there. My Forlorn, rather. Alright, that should get rid of him. Now we just need to kill Captain Han before he gets around to another revive, which he's got in 2 turns. He's cycling through that really quickly. Yeah, stun him. Nice. Basic. Get rid of him. I'm just going to get rid of him. I don't want to deal with him anymore. We do need to work on getting those heals up, though, so I am going to have to use this. Wonderful. Wonderful. I'll just basic, because I kind of want to save that special for next wave. I also want to save that special for next wave. Okay, cool. So we made it most of the way through. Let's see. I might just focus exclusively on 3PO and Chewie, because I think his damage is going to get crazy. I think his damage is going to get a little bit nutty. Okay, so he's used that cleanse. Lobot's used the cleanse, so we should be able to get corrupted translation on 3PO and Chewie relatively soon. That blind is killing me. Looks like we might lose. Yeah, okay. Now it's time to remod, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so we can go through how I go about remodding for events like this when using hot utils. I love to do this. So you start off, you just remove everything with this button, and then we're going to look for ForLom. ForLom, where are you, buddy? We'll click the little box, and then we'll look for Zuckuss. There's Zuckuss. Boom, click the little box. So these are the only two units that we're working with. So ForLom, we were saying we want an offense set, and we want him to be super, super quick. Might throw a little bit of potency on him as well. So on offense and crit damage and speed, I'll go for weighting. I'll go lots of speed. Physical damage, I'll put a lot of weighting there, and I'll put a secondary weighting on potency. Okay. Next up, Zuckuss over here. Now, Zuckuss, I definitely want him to have speed and potency. We want to have a potency on the cross, because I do want him to be able to land those debuffs. And then we're going to go all about the speed on the weighting. We're going to get a little bit on the potency, and then I think I'll just go for a little bit on the protection, because he wants to be a little bit on the tanky side. Then we hit the automate. Really super easy to do when it's just 2 characters, and it's going to find the best mods in my account and throw them on. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have Zuckuss go first, then it's going to be ForLom, and we're going to go from there. So let's go ahead and test out this mod set. Let's just go analysis, paralysis, and then we'll push that to the game and save it. Cool. This is what I love about hot utils, man. I can go through, I can pick the specific team that I want to mod for. I can then build a mod set with my own requirements, load it into the game at a click of a button, and then I can just reload into the game in real time, and it'll do all the modding stuff for me. Isn't that wonderful? Yes, it is wonderful. Alright, we are back in the game after applying those mods, so let's go ahead and check out what we got going on. Offense and a potency set over here on ForLom, 343 speed, he's got that crit damage on the triangle, he's got 88% potency, so only 20% is coming from his mods. Now I might look to get that a little bit higher, but he does have quite a decent amount of extra damage over here, nearly 14k on the special offense. And then Zuckuss, we've got speed set and an offset. We could have forced that to be a health set, but I don't think it really matters. 349 speed, 124k protection, and 106 on the potency. So he's got good solid potency going on there. Let's see how this works out. Now we've got a lot more speed now. Our first set was absolute garbage. So let's get the foresight at the start, because that will make her miss. And then let's go ahead and get that corrupted translation out. Immediately misses on her big hit, which is great. Let's go ahead and cleanse that off. Wonderful. And do I just want to go straight after Leia? I think so. Yeah, see, now we're landing that stun straight away. No problems landing the stun thanks to all that additional potency that we're rocking. We really should be looking to get ourselves contract, truth be told. Okay. Right, so we don't want to use that first special until we've landed. Oh my god, that damage. Yep, there is a huge, huge difference when we actually throw some offensive mods on these guys. They do good damage. 65, the problem is, we might actually hit contract too quickly. Sorry, not hit contract too quickly. We might clear the waves too quickly. But hey, that's a small price to pay. 85% of the way through our contract right now. So we need to wait for another corrupted translation. Let's see, can we get the stun on Chewbacca? Of course we can. Modding makes a big, big difference. All right, let's just get that basic out. Next turn, we should be able to use corrupted translation over here. Get that corrupted translation out. Let's go ahead, get the stun on Chewbacca. I just want to hit that contract right now. That should be contract. Okay, great. We've got contract. Let's get corrupted translation out. Let's go ahead, see if we can stun Chewbacca. Wonderful. Let's call the assist now. Should be great, great damage here. Boom! There you go. That's why you mod for offense on your boy. All right, let's go ahead and get the taunt up. He is going to get the revive, but I'm hoping... Oh, we kill him before he gets the revive. See, mods make a difference, dude. Mods make a huge difference. That ForLom, dude, he hits hard, bro. Let's see if we can stun Chewpio. We can even stun Chupio right out of the gate. Definitely looking at mods over here. Potency important on Zuckuss, I feel. Damage is great on Full-On, and just as much speed as you can shake a stick at. Let's just focus on getting rid of Chupio, because if we can kill Chupio straight away, that means no worries in this third wave. Huge difference there. Let's go ahead, get that corrupted. I probably should have saved that, truth be told. Let's try and drag out this battle so we can reset cooldowns, maybe. Get the stun. And then it immediately gets cleansed. That's rude. One throw, just a basic. One throw. Yeah, looks like we're getting that corrupted translation straight away. So let's see if we can finish off Lobot over here. Going into the next wave, no cooldowns. That's what you're looking for. Now, I want to focus down on my boy R2-D2. Let's see if we can get the stun. Huge. So good. Corrupted translation. Let's get it. And then let's call the mass assist on R2-D2, because if we can finish off R2-D... There we go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go ahead and get that foresight up. And a basic. Oof. Wow. Huge difference. That damage output on Full-On makes an absolute world of difference. Got ourselves 10 Aero Magnifiers and 10 Zimbiddies and 5 million credits. Sweet. Alright. The R9 tier. Don't say I never do anything for your tribe. We're going to go through the pain right now. We're going to R9 these two scoundrel bounty hunter folk. I don't think I have the materials to do it all straight away, but we're going to find a way. Where there's a will, there is a Full-On and a Zuckuss. There we go. That DLT 19 Heavy Blaster for Full-On done and dusted. Now what do I need for this? I need an extra 10 Girder keypads. I mean, I can get 2 there. I think I might just have to break down. I just have to, might have to just break down and cry. There we go. So the Girder keypads are done. What else do I need? For my boy Zuckuss, we need 16 more impulse detectors. Well, I'll grab this. Yeah, that's good. So I just need 13 more impulse detectors. Oh, that's painful, bro. Very painful. There we go. 13 more impulse detectors has been achieved. What else do I need? I need 1 more Electrium. Nailed it. Alright. Okay, there we go. Full-On and Zuckuss at Relic 9. We have unlocked the final tier. Let's see just how difficult this final tier is, ladies and gentlemen. We can find out together as a tribe, as a unit, as a team. Let's go ahead and claim that. And apparently we got some episode quests. Defeat enemies with bounty hunters. Nailed it. Alright, so this final tier, what does it give in terms of rewards? Static rewards. 5 droid brains, 5 Girder keypads, 5 Omicrons, 5 million credits. The rewards are good because these are static. You get all of them, right? And this should run about another 12 times. So in total, you should be getting about 60 Girder keypads. We just spent 40 getting these guys up, and obviously the signal data and all that. But also, you get all your Girder keypads back and more, all your droid brain back and more, and you get yourself a bunch of Omicrons and a decent chunk of credits. Let's see how it goes. R9, let's see. Okay. So I think I'm going to start it the same. I think I'm going to start with the Foresight just so she misses her AoE at the start. I'm going to get that corrupted translation up. She misses the big AoE. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to Dispel on the old thingamabob. And let's see if we can stun Leia. We still got enough chutzpah to stun Leia. She's still got corrupted translation, so let's go ahead and hit her a little bit. Then we'll move over to Hoth Rebel Soldier because we do want to hit that contract. Wow, that felt different. Oh, we cleared through that wave super quick. I think we must have gotten lucky. I suppose we have got some additional levels of damage, I suppose, from the extra Relic 9. Let's go ahead, get that corrupted translation out. Let's go ahead and just start working on that contract once again. It's only 65 right now, unfortunately. He's still got the translation. Is he going to lose it? No, he isn't. Great. Okay. Let's go ahead. Get that Foresight. Super useful. 85%. That should be contract. Super. Contract has been hit. Let's keep the taunt up. Now then, let's get corrupted translation. I want to focus on that Chewbacca again. I do feel like this is actually the trickiest wave. I feel like this is the trickiest wave just because the combination of Han and Chewbacca is a little bit frustrating. Oh, but we've got it straight away. Yeah, definitely mod your Full-On for damage, ladies and gentlemen, because the man hits like a truck. I say the man. He's not really a man, really, at all. All right, let's go all in on 3PO and Chewie. Let's try and get that damage out. Call him in. Let's go. Big damage. We got the ability block over here, so he can't cleanse. There we go. There we go. I'm going to save that. Going to save my specials right now because, wow, 4-LOM. I'm not being funny, but 4-LOM does not mess around. He just destroys people. He has got so much damage. Once again, I'm going to go all in on R2-D2 because I feel like if you can take down R2-D2 nice and early, most of your problems just melt away. Yeah, he's gone. He's toast. He's cooked. Let's go ahead, bring up the taunt. Let's see. I kind of want to just go all in here. We get... Oh, wow! That was actually super easy, that last tier. Now, don't get me wrong. I put literal god mods on these guys to get that done. But that tier felt easier than the previous tier. So there you go. You get your 5 droid brains. You get your 5 girders. You get your 5 Omicrons and your 5 million credits. Not too bad. You will want to remod to get that 3-star the first time around you do it. It's definitely worth the rewards here going through this. Obviously, the later tiers, that's really only for the end game player, the whale, that sort of thing, because you need to have 7 stars on both those characters. Definitely not possible with just 4-LOM. You will get trashed. So cool. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. All in all, quite happy to go through that. That was a lot of fun. Let me know your thoughts about 4-LOM and Zuckuss in the comment section down below, and I will see you all in the very next video. Before you go, though, how glorious is this mustache, right? Is it pretty good? Well, I'm proud to say that as part of us doing Movember, which is to raise awareness around men's mental health, because it is a cause that is very near and dear to my heart, I am doing Movember, as it were, and I'm proud to say that we have achieved $210 at the time of this recording in the name of men's mental health. I'm going to put my QR code up here. If anybody is feeling particularly philanthropic and wants to donate to a good cause for men's mental health through Movember, I would love for you to do that through my account on Movember. Be good, everybody. Phone your mom, she misses you. Love you all dearly. Bye, boo.